If you ever see Frankfurt Hahn, run like your life depends on it, because it is not worth it. I'm not gonna lie, I'm absolutely furious right now. Some of my situation is my fault. No, pretty much all the situation is my fault, but I just don't understand how a country can have an airport but have insufficient modes of transport for getting there. Like, I've come to Frankfurt, I found a flight for £28 return, thinking, oh my gosh, amazing, nice little weekend trip, I'm gonna come to Frankfurt, I'm gonna have a great time. As soon as I land, I'm like, I see why these flights are £28. I genuinely don't see a situation where I'd ever be in this city again, potentially even this country again, because I'm that annoyed. So I've flown into Frankfurt Hahn, which obviously is not the main airport, so if you ever come to Frankfurt, don't even bother with that other airport. Go to the main one. I'm actually like flabbergasted. You've literally got the option of getting the bus, and that's it. But there's only one bus that can get you from Mainz, which is a city, to that airport. Bearing in mind that in Germany they pretty much call every single city they have a main train station. Little did I know that there's actually a city called Main, or Mainz with a Z at the end. So I've had my little lovely day trip to Heidelberg. I've got my train to what I thought was Main, but it was Frankfurt Main, a whole 45 minutes earlier than I was supposed to be getting the bus. So I'm now just walking around thinking, oh, how am I going to kill this time? I go outside to the bus station. I'm like, this doesn't seem right. Like, where is this brand called? Flipco sign. Where is the Flipco sign to know I'm in the correct spot? Lo and behold, I put the location of the bus stop into my phone to be like, oh, like, am I standing in the exact right spot? So then realize it's like 40 minutes away by driving. And I'm like, what? Like, what? Like, excuse me? That's when I realised that I meant to be in the city called Mainz, not Frankfurt Main station. I got an Uber as quickly as I could in the hopes that I'd get to Mainz before the bus left. If I don't laugh, I'm going to cry. But anyway, I got on the Uber and it said it's going to arrive at 7:58. My bus leaves at 7:55. I told the Uber driver, please, can you just go as quickly as possible? Bearing in mind, we're going on the Autobahn, which I'm pretty sure has no speed limit. Anyway, this man is just driving with no care in the world. I'm like, can you please be quicker? So yeah, of course, I arrive at 7:58 and the bus isn't here. So yeah, I'm stuck in Mainz, city that I don't even want to be in. It's dark. I don't even know how I'm going to get to the airport because the next bus isn't until, I think, 9:30. I don't even know whether to book a seat on that bus. The issue is it arrives at 10:30. My gate closes at 11, so I need to get through security, which I think is feasible. Like, I really do think it is feasible to get through security in half an hour and get to my gate on time. The issue is if that bus doesn't turn up, then I sit here for 2 hours, and then at that point I'm screwed if it doesn't turn up. So I feel like my only option is to get a taxi. Do you know how much an Uber is from here? €170. Honestly, this little £28 flight has literally turned into a money pit. Maybe one day I'll laugh about this. The delusional part of me is kind of thinking, like, you know what if there's just traffic? Like, what if the bus is just gonna, like, you know, magically turn up at 8:15 when it was meant to be here at 7:55? Like, who knows? I'm still looking around and it's getting darker and darker and darker. I just really hope that no creepy people come and speak to me, because I've just clocked someone walk past me and stare at me the whole time. So good luck to me. My intention was to be at the airport for 9 p.m. That was a whole 2.5 hours before my flight. And look at me. Look at me now. You know what? There are lessons to be learned here. Don't come to Germany ever again. No, on a serious note, there are lessons to be learned. I definitely came on this trip a bit nonchalant, was like, you know what? Everything will work itself out. It's fine. I think you can take that approach when you're in a country that's super cheap, but I'm still here in Europe. The euro is not that weak, so I can't just jump in a taxi. I mean, I'm going to have to, but I can't just jump in a taxi willy-nilly. First of all, I've already spent €50 on Uber just to get to Main. Bearing in mind the standard meter taxi was like, oh, it's €100, and I was like, I'm not paying €100 for a 30-minute journey. And then he was like, the best I can do is 80, and I was just like, I'm not interested, thank you, I'll get an Uber. I got an Uber and it was 50, so I'm already down €50, and I think I'm just gonna have to take the other out. Thank God it was payday the other day, but this is not what I want to be spending my payday on. I saw a great sale and I wanted to buy a new suitcase, but obviously that's not gonna happen now. And on top of that, I've got some other trips lined up. It's not ideal at all. Stuck in Frankfurt, down €50, and about to be down another €170 if I can find a taxi that will take me. Because, oh my gosh, I need to just maybe accept the bus isn't coming. Should I be delusional for a little bit longer? I don't know. Like, what? How have I landed in this situation? I've got work tomorrow. I just want to cry, but like, it's not going to help me. Like, even when I was in the taxi on the way here, I was just like, you know what? There's no point in me stressing. Like, there's no point in me getting anxious about this. There's no point in me getting in a sweat. I mean, I did throw a few sighs to, like, you know, hint to the driver, hurry up. He didn't get the hint because I still arrived 3 minutes late for the bus. But besides that, I actually did keep my cool, and I've remained keeping my cool. £28 flight to Frankfurt, never again. I'm telling you now, if you ever see Frankfurt Hahn run like your life depends on it, because it is not worth it. Otherwise you'll be like me. I mean, or maybe you would have planned in advance. But yeah, I'm usually quite type A, like, you know, I know what's going on, but when it comes to travel and outside of work, I'm trying to be a bit more laissez-faire. I'm trying to relax a little bit more. I'm trying to be a babe that just goes with the flow. Never again. I'm back to militant Esther. How am I here in Frankfurt, in Maine, stuck? I mean, I'm not stuck, but I feel it. And I'm hungry. I need to accept the fact this bus is not coming. Yeah. Delusion over and over. The bus is not coming. I need to book an Uber because I want to go home. This is going to be very painful. Should I just type in Hahn's? Oh, actually, I'm not. I'm typing. No. Let me get the full address, because that's when I'll just end up in Timbuktu, and I haven't got time for this. And it's a taxi right there. But if I go up to that taxi right now, he's going to tell me €200, or he'll probably tell me 250. That's my plan B. Oh, it's cheaper than it was before. Before it was telling me €196. Now it's telling me 125. So let me go speak to Mr. Taxi Man and see how much he'll charge me. Then I'll make an executive decision. I'm really sorry, Germany, for starting this vlog really annoyed at you. Like, sometimes I've got to learn a hard lesson, and I've learned a very hard lesson today. I've got no one else to blame but myself, but it is what it is. Hi, I just wanted to find out, how much is a taxi to Hahn Airport? Yeah, it's far. How much is it? 150. No, that's too much for me. Yeah, okay, thank you. I'll try Uber, thank you. I mean, to be honest, it's better than I thought. And at the end of the day, people have got to make money. He's my backup, so I hope he doesn't leave. Anyway, let me see if Uber will pick me up. Why am I laughing? I've literally just dropped €200 on taxis. Like, how am I'm gonna vomit. I'm actually gonna vomit. €125. That translates to £105. Well, who have I annoyed in a past life that this is happening to me? Like, do I look like a girl that deserves this? Let's see if I can connect to a driver. Oh, I got a driver. The driver is called Entrepreneur. You truly are. You know what? I might actually start becoming an Uber driver, because I want to cash in. I really want to cash in. Although I'm done offending the people of Maine, the people of Frankfurt, the people of Germany, I still stand by the fact it's almost borderline egregious that an airport doesn't have sufficient public transport. It blows my mind. How on earth has an airport not got a train that goes there, or at least somewhat frequent buses? If someone can learn something from this, just plan ahead, people. Plan ahead, that's all I can say. But as soon as I get home, I'm thanking God for journey mercies, because you know what? Worst things could have happened. 3% of me is still holding out that this bus might turn up. The thing I've discovered is that if I'm ever in a dire situation, I know I can keep myself company, that I don't really get lonely. And you know what? I think, genuinely, everybody in the world, okay, that's a bit of a stretch, but everybody who can should experience solo traveling at some point, because it unlocks, like, a new level of confidence. Like, I got myself in this mess, but I'm also getting myself out of it. We got this. We have got this. I mean, I don't know if anyone's enjoyed my rant, my vlog, my whatever this is, but I think that is my Uber. Here he is. Main man. No. Hello.